Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the heart of Spain and the magnificent Santiago Bernabéu. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Daniels. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Daniels going to try to sneak. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Ekeler. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up
to the air goes Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll run here with a rookie. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, but you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 7.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for. Right? Let's throw a music cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. To throw is Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Daniels going to try to sneak, and he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Kenneth Grant on the tackle. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Commanders.
On 1st down, it's Krosky Merritt. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Washington.
Now receiver in motion left. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Miami defense trying to keep them out. They haven't let them in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Krosky Merritt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Dolphins, nothing.
after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. Over the juke. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on specific parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 8.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Preston Smith. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
Daniels going to try to sneak. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Commanders
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
That one goes for 30 yards.
1st down, Washington.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll try to run the option here. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Krosky-Merritt going to try and push his way in. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They go play action. Daniels. This is swung out to Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Samuel going to go in motion right. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he takes it in. Touchdown Commanders. Jayden Daniels His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
McManus's point after is good. And it's now 14-0.
Commanders 14.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And a 9-yard run on the end of it.
To kick off.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and
Here's
6.
Tua.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run for it with Achane.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Here's Jake Bailey now.
Bailey in punt formation for the Dolphins.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. Now, this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Here's Krosky Merritt to start the drive.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And out come the Dolphins now.
And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
From the gun, it's Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
A loss of 5 yards.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. That one is slants in the corner.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
A run inside, Krosky-Merritt. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
1st down, Washington.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, Krosky-Merritt.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Daniels. Over the middle here to Brown. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Zach Ertz from 3 yards out.
And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 21-0. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A beautiful fake.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw right.
And caught it up.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Tua going to throw. We'll get this complete to Worthy. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Sanders' kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Commanders.
To throw is Daniels. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt.
So these 2 teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
A little joke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Now Tua.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And going deep for Hill. He's got it with the 15. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now they'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, 14 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here is Washington now to take over. They lost 7 in a row coming into this ball game, but lo and behold, they have the lead here as this drive begins. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Krasky-Merritt. He's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Here's 3rd and 3.
To Austin Eckler. It's a gain of 6. And it's
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the 2nd half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he'll get nothing out of that one.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. A run straight ahead with Achane. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Preston Smith on the tackle.
Here's Tua.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return.
And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Up the middle with Eckler. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Commanders first down.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
First down. First and 10.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
On play action, here's Tua. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40.
A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun is a good Achane.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
38-yard line.
Second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Again, it's Achane.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
The Washington offense set to take over.
The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Now here on EA Sports.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Here's Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington first down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Washington.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle.
And he stopped immediately there. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Daniels. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Xavier Worthy, incomplete. Jartavius Martin there defensively.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now the ball comes loose.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. Works over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they go play action. Daniels.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Recovered by the offense.
Now Daniels.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
It's a gain of 15. Brings up 4th down.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
Tua sets up to pass it.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Another catch there for Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to the ground, Achane.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start by running the option to the lane. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He's across midfield.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
To the air goes Daniels.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Davis there on the cover.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone.
It's a slant to Hill.
And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Intended for Darren Waller. Incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Throwing Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here's Tua. Gets this to Waller.
And he's not able to get away.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well, and always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Let's get that preparation started now.
So for Washington,